made mistakes, crashed and burned, so many chances.
What's up everyone, FadMaestro here back with another video, and this is the Oppo R17 Pro. If you guys remember, a few months ago we did a video on the launch event of the R17 Pro happening on October 2018, which was last year. I really enjoyed the event, but I was pretty impressed by the R17 Pro, especially the design of the back of the phone. And finally I have one in my hands, and I can tell you this, I was impressed back then, I'm still impressed right now. The back of the phone is actually made of matte glass. It may look like metal or aluminum, it's actually matte glass, and it feels really nice to hold. The curved design of the phone makes it really comfortable to hold the phone. I've been using it for the past couple of weeks and I enjoy using it. The bezel all around the phone is also super slim. I like the fact that the chin is also relatively slimmer than the rest of the phones. And let's take a look at the rest of the specs, shall we? The Oppo R17 Pro also features a fingerprint scanner that allows you to unlock the phone using your fingerprint, and you simply have to press it against the glass of the phone. Setup is pretty simple. I managed to complete the setup quite easily, and after that you can actually choose the animation for the unlocking of your fingerprint scanner. It was pretty interesting, and I went ahead and chose this animation called the colorful cloud, which looks really nice when you unlock the phone. It does give you that satisfaction of unlocking the phone, but to be honest, the speed of it is not as fast as the Apple Face ID or the traditional fingerprint scanner, but it does the job pretty well. I can see that it's quite useful, but if you don't like it, you can always use the traditional password, passlock, or a shape design unlock if you want to. The phone uses the latest ColorOS version 5.2 based on Android 8.1. Overall, I think the OS is pretty okay. I'm not really hyped about the OS, to be honest with you. I really prefer an original Android stock experience, but overall the OS is pretty okay. Usage of app is pretty smooth. Interchanging and switching between apps does not give you that stutter or that laggy kind of feel. It is pretty okay and buttery. It does also features a very unique way of choosing your navigation style. You can either go for the traditional navigational keys, or you can always go for the gesture-based layout, which is similar to what the iPhone iOS is doing. Because of the phone RAM at 8GB in terms of playing games, it is very good. I tried a few games, and although the Snapdragon 710 is not the best processor in the market right now, it does play games pretty okay, so I don't think you will have any issues playing the latest games. Phone also features the water drop notch, which is in my opinion the best looking notch as compared to the rest of the phones. Of course, you don't get the precision of Face ID, but it does give you that feeling of a bezel-less design. And when you're watching a YouTube or even a Netflix video on a 6.4-inch AMOLED screen, it does look gorgeous. As you can see here in my YouTube experience and even Netflix, the colors pop because of the AMOLED design of the screen. You can actually enjoy movies and even games to the best of the phone's ability. The camera featured on this phone has two rear dual camera at 12 megapixel and 20 megapixel at f1.5 and f2.4. The colors and the performance of the camera, including the portrait mode at the rear camera, is very good. The video also can capture up to 4K at 30 frames per second. Very nice actually for this kind of compact design phones to have this kind of ability. For me, my personal opinion, phones are getting really great, and even for video quality, as you can see, 4K resolution on this Oppo phone is fantastic. Main feature of the phone is also the ultra night mode that allows you to take photos at night and make the photos really clear and bright. And in my testing, it does really prove to be a worthy camera for night camera shooting. I did a few shots at night and I was pretty pleasantly surprised by the results. photos which tend to be really dark on most phones was really impressive. In my experience, these photos that I've taken actually in a very dark area, I was pretty impressed by the results. The front camera features a 25 megapixel for f2.0, including portrait mode and also the famous AI enhancement. You can actually use it if you want to enhance your face, like getting a smaller jaw, thinner face, or a bigger eyes if you're into that kind of thing. So there we have it, the Oppo R17 Pro. I'm still impressed by the phone, and although there are a lot of phones options in the market, with this phone at a very competitive price right now in 2019, you should really consider the phone. So that's it. This is FadMaestro signing off. Goodbye.